So at least 20 arrests were made as Newark orders an overnight curfew around Delaney Hall after protests turned violent outside the ICE detention facility. Now the governor, Mikey Sherrill, is calling for the facility to shut down.
We've seen what has happened with ICE across the country. I won't let that unfold here. Having worked with New Jersey State Police and local law enforcement, I know how well trained they are, the best in the nation. I trust them to follow our Constitution. I knew it would be better to have them handle the situation rather than ICE. I'll keep pressing DHS to do better, to abide by our nation's Constitution, and to close Delaney Hall down for good.
All right, let's bring in former acting DHS Deputy Secretary, Senior Fellow for the Immigration and Homeland Securities at the Center for Renewing America, Ken Cuccinelli. Ken, thanks so much for joining us this morning. I looked at the menu.
Sure thing, Lawrence.
It seems like average day meals that any typical American would eat, but they have a problem with it. What are they talking about?
Well, honestly, Lawrence, I think they'd have a problem no matter what it said. They're cooking up a problem. This is a set of stunts we've seen before at other ICE facilities. I will say that the governor said one thing I agree with, that it's better to have local and state police deal with protesters than to have them dealing directly confronting DHS. That makes a lot more sense. But everything else she said was really just fantasy.
Yeah, they want what Hakeem Jeffries is now calling for, which is for the facility to be closed. This seems to be the end goal. Let's listen.
This is not America. Delaney Hall should be shut down, and every single individual, particularly those at a high level connected to this facility, they're engaging in a depraved indifference to human life.
Oh, so it was never about enforcement. It was never about the meals that they were eating. It was about stopping illegals that are in this country from being detained.
Deported. That's
right.
right. Absolutely. And I don't think there's ever any serious question about it. But that clip you just showed, Lawrence, really takes the mask off it, if you will. This has nothing to do with the facility or the meals or how they treat people. And by the way, ICE treats people with the same kind of dignity and respect that we treat people that we hold in local jails or federal prisons and so forth. They have rights, they're human beings, and they're treated with dignity. But they have broken the law, and they're on the path to being deported. So these folks are enforcing the law. And the protesters don't object to the treatment, they object to the law. A law Nancy Pelosi voted for, Joe Biden voted for, Chuck Schumer voted for. That's the law that's being enforced by these NICE agents. And that's what these folks object to. And there's no closing the facility. That, again, that's just political posturing by the governor, who's aligning herself in many ways with these protesters, short of the violence. I'm sure she doesn't want violence in New Jersey. But I think this is being handled correctly by NICE, and I think that the governor is trying to have her cake and eat it too. She is doing the right thing with local and state police dealing with violent protesters, but at the same time, she's doing all the political virtue signaling we've seen from everybody on the left.
Yeah, it took her a while, but once Mark Wayne Mullen said, okay, fine, Newark is not going to get any CBP agents to process people on these international flights, she changed her tune. Smart of her.
Which was brilliant.
It was brilliant because he knows exactly what he's doing. Ken, thanks so much for joining the program.
Good to be with you, Lawrence.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.